Hello, we are back with part 2 of creating space using perspective. Take a look at this painting by Raphael titled The School of Athens. Piece using 1-point perspective. And we see 1-point perspective here. We are back using our drawing and exploring 1-point perspective. Last time we left off with our building on the other side and we created a rectangle. I added a curve to the top of my building just to change things up and adding that parallel line to end the building. If you want to add more buildings behind it, again, you're just going to create a rectangle, and that rectangle is going to connect to the vanishing point. So it's definitely important to use a pencil first, and I'm just outlining mine in marker so you can see. What does it look like when I don't use a ruler? I've seen this a lot in the past. And I can tell you it makes a big difference when you use a ruler. I think you'll be more happy with the results. If you don't have a ruler, you can use a book or some other type of straight edge like a folder. What can I add in the foreground? I'm just sort of brainstorming ideas before I outline with my marker. I'm going to leave that foreground blank for future ideas. The more details I add to my picture, the better the illusion is going to be. I'm going to go ahead and add another building, but this time I'm going to create it using all different angles and shapes. So I just made this building up, and I'm going to connect the corners to the vanishing point just like I would a regular rectangle. And when I create the end of the building, it's going to be with parallel lines. Parallel lines are important to create the illusion. Again, I just recommend using pencil first because if you need to fix a mistake, it's easier to erase. And here I'm just creating a window that would match the building. Now again, here we have a drawing without a ruler, and then I have my drawing with a ruler. Gonna add some variety to the background to make it more interesting. Think about what you would like to add to your background. What kind of environment is your 1-point perspective drawing in? What can I add in this foreground? I am going to be inspired by kayaking because I love to go kayaking. So instead of this being a road, I'm going to turn it into a river. It's almost like Venice, where they have all different bodies of water that go through the city. This city is from my own imagination, so I can make it whatever I would like. Now, I'm trying to imagine what it would look like from behind to paddle a kayak, and I need to make a lot of adjustments here. It's completely normal and pretty typical to be erasing and making adjustments to your drawing. It's just part of the process. So I've spent a lot more time on this, erasing and making adjustments, but I clipped some out in order to preserve time. just trying to take my time. Gonna outline this so it's easier for you to see. And then just realized I should have finalized my drawing with pencil first before I outlined, because there's some areas like this hand that I'm putting on the paddle that I outlined, and that affects the illusion. So I made the mistake so you don't have to. Again, just try to finalize with pencil first and add as many details as you can to make your drawing interesting. I can create space. If you're still interested, look up 2-point perspective. Uses 2 vanishing points. Enjoy your imagination, class.